Hi.
Are you ready? Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Time for the very first question. Let's get the money rolling in.
Which of these is Germany's largest port? Chicken burger, beef burger, Hamburg, pork burger? That'd be Hamburg.
Very well played. That's absolutely correct. Question 2 coming up now, and it's worth £200. Take a look.
What was the title of the X Factor winner Shane Warren's first single? That's my goal, that's my corner, that's my penalty, that's my throw. That'd be that's my goal.
Excellent. £200 in your bank. £300 if you can answer question number 3.
What does the second C stand for the abbreviation CCTV? Courtroom, camera, circuit, closed circuit television.
Very good, that's right.
For security cameras.
£300.
It's also an alternate form of TV, so.
Just 2 more correct answers and you'll be up to £1,000. Have a look at question number 4.
With the title of the 1959 Peter Sellers comedy, I'm Alright, Fred, Jack, Bill, I'm Alright, Jack, keep your hands
That's
off
the
my
right
stuff.
answer, well done.
Pink Floyd's Money and Never Breaking the Wall Part 2.
Get this question right and you'll be leaving with at least £1,000.
Which the fly would normally race at Derby Day at Epsom? Holy racehorses, athletes, F1 cars, brands. Type of racehorses on Derby Day.
You had
which I believe is the state that hosts the Epsom Derby.
You now have £1,000. Well played. Here comes question 6, worth £2,000. Take a good look at it.
Which basketball sport is it illegal to hit the ball before it bounces? Baseball, cricket, table tennis, rounders. Legal to hit the ball before it bounces. Let's see. And cricket's legal. Baseball's legal. I think it's table tennis. I think rounders you would do it, so.
I can tell you that the answer you gave me was the right one. Very well played. You just won £2,000.
Baseball's obvious in cricket, yeah.
Well, you're going strong with all 3 lifelines still intact. See if you can answer this question without using one of them.
What sort of flowers are represented by the heraldic symbol known as a fleur, rose, wallflower, lily, daisy? That'd be a lily.
Are you about to win £4,000? You certainly are. It was the right answer. Well played. Question number 8 is worth £8,000. Take your time and make sure you give me the correct answer.
If you suffer from colitis, which part of the body would you feel discomfort? Neck, abdomen, back, chest. I'm thinking ulcerative colitis, which would mean abdomen.
You had £4,000.
That's what I'm thinking, ulcerative colitis, which I think is
and you now have £8,000.
That's
well played. That was the right answer. You're in very good shape. £8,000 in the bank and a chance to double that to £16,000 with question number 9.
Enero is the Spanish word for which month? January, February, November, April. That'd be January.
If this is the right answer,
February is Febril, November is Noviembo, and then April is April. February is Febrero, actually.
It is the right answer. Now, this is a crucial moment. Get this question right, and you will be leaving with no less than £32,000.
For which language are the words zenith, tariff, and sherbet derived? Greek, Persian, Arabic, Hindu. I don't think it's Greek, because zenith would make sense. I don't know why, but my mind is actually thinking they're tariff. I think sherbet is kind of drawing me off. I don't think it's Persian, and I don't think it's Greek. I'll say Arabic.
Is that... If the answer you've given me is the correct one, you'll be guaranteed £32,000. It is the right answer.
That took a lot of time to dig into. I didn't really want to turn my mind was Hindu, but I realized, yeah, it had to be Arabic, so... Alright, got the front end, so...
It's not often you get asked a question where the correct answer will win you £64,000, but that moment is here, so make the most
drug
of it.
ephedrine is used primarily in the treatment of which condition? Asthma, migraine, arthritis, insomnia. That'd be asthma. Which
Are you about
I
to
don't think
win
I took ephedrine. I had my 2 asthma attacks when I
£64,000?
was 7 years old.
Yes, you certainly are. It's the right answer. You are now just 4 correct answers away from winning £1 million. Question 12 is worth £125,000. Here it comes.
What does the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution allow citizens to do? Bear arms, worship freely, assemble, well, arguably the most controversial amendment outside of prohibition, bear arms.
If that is the correct answer, then you'll have £125,000. I won't keep you in suspense any longer. It is the correct answer.
Here we
You
go.
are unstoppable. You're sitting on a small fortune, but we want you to win more than that. Double it to £250,000 by getting this question.
What name is given to a theoretical point of no return surrounding a black hole? Singularity zone, critical boundary, compression limit, event horizon. That would be event horizon.
It's very tense now in the studio. Everybody wants to know if you won £250,000. Yes, you have. You are a quarter of a millionaire.
Okay, 500,000.
You are playing an amazing game. Just one more correct answer, and you'll have the chance to make yourself a millionaire.
What does Al Bundy sell for a living in the US TV sitcom Married with Children? Cars, clothes, flowers, shoes. He's a shoe salesman, and yes, the music did cut off. Shoe salesman.
So,
this is where me as an American pays off at the end.
Of the road?
Guaranteed the entire
You
process
are
have no
playing for
idea
a
on
million.
that.
You gave me the right answer.
Okay.
Right, here we are. You've given me 14 correct answers, and just one more will win you £1 million. The very best of luck. Here comes your 15th and final
The
question.
Portrait Street End is a feature of which Australian Test cricket ground? The Wacker, Melbourne Cricket Ground, Sydney Cricket Ground, the Gap. Deputy Gap, I had this in the Sky Game Circle variant, as well as in my 3rd ever John Carpenter.
You decided to play the £1 million
of this game, so.
question. I can tell you that you have given me
yes
the right answer.
John
Amazing, you played magnificently. You're walking away with a cheque for a virtual £1 million.
Here, so. That being said, thanks for watching.